Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence. I'm Mysterious JG, and this is a historical simulation series game. It seems that I have a decision to make whether I want to hold back, because what I'd really like to do is hold back and let my cities replenish their troop counts before launching the next attack, but it also feels like we just need to keep the pressure on, potentially, and maybe we really can't afford to do that. But this is the beginning of what may be kind of a short session. I don't 100% remember the situation we were in at the end of the last video, so we'll take a second to figure that out. There's a good friend, Keiji, the Master Spearman. I know that we had a rather disappointing showing for Yukimura, who's usually pretty damn dependable in these fights. So I'll have to wait for Lady Tollpanzer to get there to help out. Otherwise, we've got, like, everything is going glorious music playing. But as far as ordering mass marches out of our territory, well, I mean, some of these cities here certainly have enough troops that they could start, but I don't really have the best officers here anymore. Yeah, I could have some big troop counts come out of the north. For sure. They'd be using a lot of food on their way. That might make a lot of sense, actually. And let the... But then this place is like, Oda Castle is clearly ready. Yeah, maybe it is time. I mean, some of these places where I moved my frontline generals aren't quite ready yet, but you know, now that I'm looking at it, jeez, Shaman could march an army of 12,000 out of Edo right now. I mean, I could wait until the end of the month, finish this current month, but yeah, we kind of are ready, aren't we? Eventide Fate, Nodawara Castle. Some of these places don't have the best generals ever, but Minoa Castle already has people out in the field. That's what's going on there. Toriyama Rosaru. What happened to... Oh, some of my... I was also waiting for some of my officers to get back so I could, like, transfer them. Like Grimmeth and... what's his name? Masamune's real-life best bud are back here in these zones. So we'll certainly wait between video... wait a month and see... We've got a couple of... How do we tell what district they're in? So we've got some people who are not currently in the Daimyo province that I would want to transfer out. And I'm speaking primarily of... I don't know about you, or you, or you, really. You've got pretty good stats. Could bring you out of there, although you might be the head of that. Yeah, I think you're the head of the province. But I'm talking primarily about so Kalanawari Sanada is back in the wrong province. And Okami Hato is in the wrong province. And Kojuro and Grimmeth Reaper are all in the wrong province. Falger is also in the wrong province, but he has really evenly split. He's not really a super warrior general or anything like that. This guy's rendered pretty good service, but far as like getting all the created officers. Those are the ones I'm mainly concerned about. Oh, we are in a domestic turn here. Never mind. I was thinking like we were in the middle of a turn. Alright, Cariando is in that place that doesn't have a whole lot of troops. But she's defending the front lines for sure. Sunpu Palace is also somewhat depleted. Eventide Fate would be leading out a pretty big army from there. I'm looking particularly for places with really big troop counts that don't really have a great general there. So I'm looking for the other provinces. Let's get Okami Hato transferred down there. Because that place had a huge troop count. We'll be leading the troops out of Oda Castle. I think you guys are... I think those are pretty competent generals. We need somebody better for this zone. So we just moved. Let's move Kalana Warisana to there. You've got a decent number of officers. You don't have particularly great troop counts anyway. Okay, let's start looking from Daimyo on down. So we got Kiyosoma. Some of these guys might not have made it back to base yet. Like the people who were fairly recently in battle. But Kajuro has apparently made it back. So he can head for Odawara Castle. Which has 7,000 troops. Bucha might be leading some troops in battle here. I had a list. I've moved most of them. Okay, Kiyosoma. We got Grimmeth Reaper. I want to make sure there's nobody... Well, and Uncle Baldo. Is there anyone else that I really wanted to move? I think those are the main ones. Kakatsugu Amakusu has done pretty good, but yeah, I think those main ones were Grimmeth and Zerfall we wanted to get down here. You are not that person. Though his leader and valor aren't great, his intelligence is awesome. So we'll move Zerfall down, although he too is like not really the greatest military general in the game, but we'll move him in with these guys. And he's easier to find that way. Now I'm just going to look for cities that have like no officers left, or very, very few. And, well, the other districts, I guess, can sort themselves out. Which means now I probably want to look at, can I get rid of any of these cities, and who are the officers there? Because, I mean, I might want to reorganize. Keep the main base where it is. I'll move it around because I might want to add, take some of these bases out of the main, that don't have huge troop counts, take them out. Unless I don't think I moved somebody to Tsukagawa Castle, did I? I might have done. But I'm just trying to get it so that, put off for a little while when I'm going to have to ultimately, again, reorganize these provinces. I guess I could pick a new region, but... So the Daimyo province is losing 5 bases and a couple of officers. And now these bases that I gave up had... just making sure I didn't give away any officer that I really, really wanted to have for this next assault. Though it's possible I moved someone here and then immediately forgot. Hold on, that is Tsukagawa Castle. So let's do a quick check of our own officers. See, is anyone moving to Tsukagawa Castle? Because I got a few people who are moving, I should be able to see that in their orders, right? Transfer. Oh. It won't tell me exactly where. So it's not going to tell me where they're going to. Oh well. Alright, so let's see. We can expand some districts. Can do a fountain. I don't remember if we want to do commercial or I guess it's only touching those two, and it's not gonna. I guess it's better for crafts. We don't have any great pole officers there anyway. I prefer no theater. So this place would probably do best to improve crafts, which is... I know there's a craft building that does... an agriculture building that does that. So we'll do that. They want me to build more fortresses, but I feel like I spent a lot of time building fortresses up in the north already. This place could turn into a church. You have terrible poll stats, and you seem to be angry at the world. We'll have Lady Tulpanzer build it. You'll become the overseer temporarily. Maybe I'll remember to fix that. I probably won't. That'll get it built in under a month. That's what I'm looking for, numbers less than 30. Even if it knocks out an overseer, sometimes I'm willing to do it if it just clicks over that next month. There must be someplace that's flashing and I'm not noticing it. There it is. You're gonna get a cargoman, you get a cargoman, and you get a cargoman, and you get a cargoman. Alright.
What would you like?
Can't buy anything really super useful. Let's make sure that all the overseeing gets done. That we can. Some places don't have enough officers available, I guess. Although you don't need an officer at all for that, so I don't know. I feel like I'm spending a lot of time trying to spend labor that doesn't really need to get spent. Depot or a foundry would be nice. I've got a Bailey that's been paused. Oh, because somebody got moved. That would be why. Yeah, that's the thing to be aware of. You move officers in the middle of a tasking, and you'll end it without realizing that you're ending it. This is like almost done anyways. We just need to get somebody to finish up. It's like when you transfer to a new position in your job and you got to hand off your open assignments. This place will probably not be attacked. So we could just build a residence, which will increase population growth. Same thing here. This place is no longer on the front lines. So let's get working on a better tent shoe. Oh, there's a vulture bean. Tent shoe stealth assassins. This whole video is just going to be No, whatever. It's fine. Domestic turns are getting pretty long, guys. But an annex is worth building. It's always worth building an annex because it increases population growth, which can just not ever be bad. No, he's the overseer for some bizarre reason. Probably because he's, I was having, uncle there build something useful before. You can build a depot here. Riding grounds would give us free horses, but what would a depot actually do? Resistance to blockade increases, harvest increases, decreases provision consumption for units from this base. Harvest increase is good. How close are they to being able to build riding grounds? There aren't enough crafts for riding grounds. And they're pretty well developed without having enough crafts, so they might never get there. Let's just go ahead and build a depot. Pretty excited to get a depot built. A little disappointed I didn't get a riding grounds, but this place probably will never get either, actually, now that I look at it. That place I'm just trying to get to where I could eventually build an annex. I guess any place that doesn't even have the walls to support an annex should get going on that. I'm running through a lot of money this way. But if I just decide that every place needs an annex, that will certainly consume a lot of resources very quickly. Send a messenger to negotiate alliances and other relations. Just 7 months left in our truce. Not sure how long our coalition has. All the tribes up there support us like 110%, Buster. So I guess I'll start a new save slot just to, I don't know, in case something terrible happens immediately. I realize all these decisions were good, but I want to undo something I did with the realignment of provinces. And then maybe we can get just a little bit of action in this video.
Let us help.
Not bad at all. Retreat. Okay, so that decreased popularity.
We will aid you.
So I've picked up the courage trait. I better keep on my toes. Wow, there's more guys coming. They really do seem to want Matsukura Castle. So Mazuyuki's going to come in and avenge the defeat of his son here. Nobuyuki wants to avenge the defeat of his brother, and this is going to get intense. But as you can see, this is really like the Tokugawa are pretty much taken out the Maeda, other than this city that we're making a point of defending.
Allow us to help.
Where is Bobo anyway? I thought he was on the march. Bobo on the march. I guess they're not actually in the fight yet. Okay. Now we've got a battle.
Let's go!
Lady Tolpan's is in charge despite the presence of Masayuki Sanada, hero of Spirit of Sanada. Sanada. I'll just go back and forth willy-nilly. Why wouldn't I?
Yes.
Apparently they just don't charge us when it's not to their advantage.
Leave it to me.
Even though they're supposed to be attacking the city.
Follow my lead.
Okay, never mind.
Leave it to me. Understood.
So he's got some... He's been doing some really good tactics against us in past battles. I'm hoping that Imposing Guardian will take care of things, though. And we got Hamuko Arisato with raised attack of allies in front. I think we'll stick with Imposing Guardian.
Understood.
If you're going to run, now's a good time.
So lowering our speed, which is like whatever, we're uphill. And I'm willing to lower my speed too. I don't think I can lower it anymore. It's already in the lowered status.
Just try to endure this.
Momentarily greatly raises ranged attack. But we've got improved defense and they're fighting uphill.
Follow my lead.
You got cocky. You're wide open.
Sometimes confuse the enemy in melee. Wow, he's inflicting some damage on us, but he's taking a lot of damage too. Gather up all the power you can muster. I think we got this one. Curious if anybody arrives in time to extend the battle for them.
We retreat.
Nope. We got a lot of guys here who could just, they could start heading. There's a big army down here. Oof. I might want to fight Masanari and Naruse here where we have the advantage, so we might want to stick with
Right. Leave it to me.
Matsukura Castle. And I don't know. Bobo is back here probably, yeah. Don't know if we want to be deploying out of there right at this moment. All these castles have already deployed, though. It wouldn't be the worst time to sneak attack Neki Castle. But we would certainly get Tarakatsu Honda coming after us if we were to do that. I don't know, folks. This might be a good place to call it a video. Interesting times there. The indomitable Yukimura was actually defeated, but we still managed to stave off that attack. But there's a lot more guys coming. And the question is, do we just throw away everything defending this Maeda castle? Or do I give... I think I'm just waiting for my officers to arrive from across Japan. in their cities in the Daimyo district, and then we're launching our next big attack. That'll may well happen before the end of the next video. It's kind of hard to say. These domestic turns can take quite a while. See you guys next time.